They will have continuity. So now Mike Garafolo, Ian Rappaport back in with us. Ian, well, Mike, let's start with you actually here. What does it say to you now that these guys are all tied up?
It tells me that the Jaguars are making it clear that don't forget about Dave Caldwell, by the way. I mean, it's been so much talk about Tom Coughlin and what he has meant to the organization. And Coughlin's been really good, and I'll tell you this, because he's got experience as a head coach, but also as a personnel guy a little bit. I mean, the Giants leaned on him for his personnel evaluations while he was the head coach there. That was an underrated part of what he did for the Giants. So he's been really good about being able to help Caldwell and also help Marrone with some of the head coaching questions that Marrone might have. So he's been a good crutch for both of these guys, but also Caldwell has done a nice job putting this roster together. And I had a conversation with him last spring where he said having Coughlin here allowed him to have a sounding board to say, okay, I got one more guy to go through to think through my personnel decisions. And he felt like it's really helped him with his personnel decisions since Coughlin has arrived.
It's been interesting, Mike, just to talk to some people in the building about this. I've been surprised at how well Caldwell and Coughlin work together and how much they like the partnership. You think it might be kind of awkward, Coughlin coming in over Caldwell after he'd been the GM for 4 years or whatever it was. It sounds like they work extremely well together in the office, and then on the field, it was pretty clear what was happening this year to the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're all going in the right direction. So many of the draft picks were the ones on the field starring for them as they went to the AFC title game and nearly took down the Patriots. So huge extensions for these guys today. And they also made a decision on one of their players from this past season, Chris Ivory, releasing their former starting running back, clearing $3.5 million in cap space. And, of course, they have an even bigger decision looming on Allen Robinson, one of the top free agent receivers, still recovering from a torn ACL. They could still franchise him, by the way, but obviously that is the next step for the Jaguars to figure out how to move forward with him.